voice together with this one, man. 'Cause this was something special, man. Hurt and Barkley each run for 3 touchdowns. As the Eagles destroyed the Commanders. It's kind of weird because the Commanders, the only thing about why talking about this game is becoming more hype because one, the division rivals, and second, I'm gonna get to the defensive coordinator was running his mouth before the game started. You know what I'm saying? And the Commanders, of course, coming into this game, there was a hot team, and sometimes like they had the momentum after coming in, beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and beating the number one seed in the NFC, which is the Detroit Lions. So they were coming hot. You know, they had 6 takeaways. The defense was on point. But let's read somebody's number, man. Jalen Hurd. I don't know what they're gonna say about him now. The guy that they said he can't pass. Complete 20 out of 28, 246 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 touchdown rushing. As we just mentioned, for only 60 yards. He pulled a little bit of Josh Allen touchdown runs. Not that many yards, but he's there. Jalen Denny, the young quarterback, did his thing too, man. I got a lot of respect for the kid, man. Completed 29 out of 48, 255 yards and 1 touchdown. The interception, yeah, it was to the end to one of my favorite Eagle players, the young rookie I was talking about. Remember preseason, I saw you about Quan Mitchell, my guy. Keep eyes on that. He's gonna be the next big thing. And also Jalen Denham, man, 6 carries, 48 yard rushing and 1 touchdown. And the man himself, man, Saquon Barkley, the Philadelphia killer right there, man. I go, man, dude. Saquon Barkley, 15 carries, 118 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And the play that got it all going, Mr. Lino, talk to me. What would you the biggest stake on the Eagles versus the Commanders game?
Uh, don't turn the ball over in the playoffs because you will get embarrassed. Listen, what I love about the Eagles, they remind me of the Chiefs. They don't care how they win.
Right.
And we've talked about this where stats don't look good, stats this, stats that. Nick Sirianni said it after. He's like, I don't care. These guys don't care how they win. They don't care if they rush for 300 and pass for a yard. They don't care if they pass for 1 yard and rush for 300. They just want to win, and that's what we see yesterday. It wasn't really an offensive like you see 55,
Right.
but it's turnovers. You had great field position. I'm not taking away nothing from Philly's offense. They actually looked very good yesterday. I really loved the play calling they had yesterday.
Yep.
They had great play calling. Saquon really, and these. I'm talking as if I was a Commander fan. If you talk to a real true Commander fan, Saquon didn't do nothing against the Commanders all year in the 3 games they played. But what about the 60-yard run on the first play? What about the other? I think he had two in Washington. He had
Right.
like 2 big runs. So pretty much, long story short, what I'm trying to say is Washington fans are saying if you take away the very long runs that Saquon had, he only averaged about 3 yards per carry against Washington. Well, that's great. But unfortunately, he had those runs against you, so we have to talk about them.
Right.
Like he didn't. He only had 15 carries, but he only needed 15 carries. The game was out of hand. Pretty much at the end of the half, when you guys scored, that was pretty much like if that third down conversion you guys have, I think it was the
AJ
AJ
Brown.
Brown.
AJ,
I, I,
it was fourth and five, and then AJ Brown and
yeah, yeah,
Jalen
okay,
Hurts.
yep, yep, yep.
That was a
Yeah,
beautiful pass, man. He's put it in the right place, 1-on-1. I didn't even read you AJ Brown's numbers, man. I guess the inner excellence is working pretty well for him. You know what I'm saying? He showed up for him better the most. AJ Brown has 6 reception of 96 yards and a touchdown, man. He was going against Lattimore, which I don't know, this guy's been going against him all the time, man. And shout out to ex Eagle, like weeks 11 to 6. Ooh, man, I mean, such a 4 yards, man. He actually he put play out. It's not about like I don't think like I want to sit there and talk about so much negative about the Washington players. Of course, you know the mistake that they made wasn't made by the rookies. It was made by the veterans and the turnovers and stuff like that. As a quarterback, I believe Hendon's is pretty good. Now I believe the same when it's in the NFL. If you got a quarterback, you got a team. And then Washington is going to be a problem moving forward. I just do not like the head coach. Some of the things they do. The first drive, You went for that was 16 play drive. You went for the fourth down, fourth down, fourth down, and you get inside of 20 yards. You 4-3, and you decide to settle for field goal. What happened?
Yeah, I
Like, what do you think about that, bro?
my thing is if you're gonna commit to it pretty much in your own territory, why don't you commit to it in their territory? It doesn't make sense. 2 plus 2 is not four in that situation. If you're gonna
Right.
give if you're gonna go for it 30 yards back, you might as well go for 30 yards far. I don't understand the logic because this is what has made Washington all year. They've been very aggressive. I don't
Yeah.
know if they're like I don't know if the play before they're like like maybe they need some type of momentum play on third down to carry themselves in the fourth down. But hey, you literally have nothing to lose. Nobody's gonna look at Washington differently if they lose.
Exactly.
So you might as well just go for goal, man. Like who cares? Let it loose. And I don't agree with the play call, the play calling that they had, or not going for it.
Right.
But they'll learn from this. They'll get better. Um, they'll be there next year. I think
Yeah.
there will be. I'm not going to say they weren't ready for the moment. I just feel like their defense never really gave their offense a chance yesterday.
Now, speaking about the defense, bro, man, let's go back before the game start. Right now, this is personal for Philly. It's not just a division. Remember the last game they beat us. A lot of things happened. A lot of things happened to Philadelphia in that game.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts got hurt. He was out. CJ got ejected. And a few miscues on defense. I was listening to Slay. Slay was talking about how there was miscommunication on the back and the secondary. The 12 mans on the field as he's trying to get off the field. They got a touchdown from that. So this going into this game was personal for Jalen Hurts and the rest of the Philadelphia Eagles. The defensive coordinator, I think, is what Joe Wood or some shit like his name is.
Hmm.
If Jalen Hurts trying to run this get ball, we are gonna tackle him as a running back, as a runner, which is cool. You could talk your junk all you want, my guy. But what happened in the field is that you got 55-point drop on your ass as a defensive coordinator. You can't make that up, bro. You on defense. You never get the offense a chance to even beat themselves in this game. And you're running your mouth before that. A lot of teams do the same thing. I heard you say that about the Patrick Mahomes. When they call him Petty or they call him whatever they want to call him, what did he do? He goes out there and he's delivered. Philadelphia played a perfect game in this game. And you nail it when you talk about the play calling. This was the best game plan I've seen that had all season. We dropped 55 points. That's an NFL record. I don't think any team has ever done it. And we're going against a division rival. Division rival, anything could happen. But I think Philly took this game personal. And for all your fans out there, keep fucking around with the Rocky statue, man, be careful, man. It never ends well for every team in the playoff that play against us. So, warn your Kansas City fans not to put nothing in the Rocky statue. It
They
doesn't
better
end
not.
well.
I'll
It
smack the
better
shit
not.
out of them.
you know, yeah, but dude, man, Vic Fangio, bro, man, like if there's any like I know he came with coach of the year, man, but seeing what Philly defense was last year, we was a laughing stock in the NFL. Won 10 games straight and then collapse at the end. Fired defensive coordinator, brought some big ass defensive coordinator think they could do the job. Nothing's happened, man. But to see the Eagles make it to the Super Bowl, man, I know I said it in the beginning of the season, but I still didn't trust our head coach. I like to apologize to Nick Sirianni, yo. As long as he doesn't cry,
Hey,
as long as he doesn't cry, as long as he doesn't cry, do the national anthem again for the Super Bowl, so we should be good. But dude, give me your take on Jalen Hurts game and this man. Like I think, like you said earlier, man, when Saquon did the first play when he made that run, I think
hmm,
that's actually opened the game, the passing game also, because Jalen Hurts was, though you only missed 8 passes. He's 20 out of 28. You only had 8 incomplete passes. What you think about Jalen Hurts? Can the doubter just shut the hell up about he can't pass the ball?
yeah, absolutely. They can shut up, but the thing is, it's not so much that they were telling him that he can't pass. It was the yards passing that people were like, okay, so he passed for 125, 150. Cool, but they won.
Right.
Like people get in their feelings about, oh, we only passed 125 and he missed a throw. All quarterbacks do miss throws. All right, it's when they miss a throw is what when they talk about. And you want to talk about a play that he missed and going into halftime? Yeah, he missed a throw, and he'll learn from that. It's what watching film's about.
Right.
And sometimes the game itself doesn't call for Jalen Hurts to throw the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to hand it off to 26. That's really not a bad, secondary prize.
Nope.
What? You gonna have to hand it off to Saquon Barkley? Oh, okay. I'll do that. Oh, okay. I'll fake hand it off, and then everything else will open it up. All right. I guess I'll throw it to AJ Brown or Devontae Smith or Dallas Goddard. Like people give Jalen Hurts a hard time, and he's a very likable guy in my eyes, at least. Like I don't he doesn't he gets the hate from the media because they weren't winning. He didn't look good when they won.
Right.
It was AJ Brown's little antics at times that, oh, Jalen Hurts doesn't look good. How is it always on, how does it always fall back on Jalen? I never understood that. But all he does, he just goes about the game and he wins. He doesn't do nothing super flashy. He's not. He just, okay. We're running this play. Okay, we're running that play. Okay, like
He
there's
just want to
nothing.
win.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you tell any quarterback, hey, you're only going to throw for 175 yards a game this whole season, but we're going to get to the Super Bowl. Sign me up. Sign me
Why
up.
not?
Like I just don't understand the the blowback on him. I really, really don't.
Right. Is that I totally agree, man. I just think that he get a bad rap because of there's times that he do make some bullshit plays.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, why would you do that, bro? You know what I'm saying? There's times where he look confused, but when you need him to make that pass, he'll always
Mhm.
deliver. Him and AJ Brown, you people question the relationship or not, but dude, some of these passes that he put right there for AJ Brown one on one, dude, AJ Brown is a beast, man. No, I really don't enjoy him in this guy. I enjoy the old Philadelphia Eagles squad, man, from the defense, man. The Jordan Davis, the Jalen Carters, the Zach Burt. I don't even know where this guy come from. I didn't even like the rookies, Cooper DeJean, Quan Mitchell. Dude, what CJ Gardner doing back there? What Slay's doing? Everything is, man, I don't really know how to describe my feeling right now. We in the Super Bowl twice in 3 years. And the only fucking team that's in the way is your ass. So so that's the only worry right now. I mean, somewhat like it was a little bit mixed emotion watching the Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? It took me a while to get back to the game because I was so caught up in celebrating.
Mhm.
Half of me want for the Eagles, I want to play against the Bills, but then like I want Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs to also beat the Bills. It's kind of a little weird for me. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it, like my heart and my mind is a different,
No, yeah,
different
I hear
setup,
you.
you know. But to see it happen, to see that we gotta have to run it back, to see if it's anybody, if it's any team that I want to knock Kansas City off the throne right now, for now, I want it to be us either way. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, at least we're in a different conference that we say, you know what? Okay, we beat the AFC champs and we beat the AFC the Super Bowl. We stopped the three-pit. That's something could go a long way for Jalen Hurts' record. Because the last time we played against you guys in the Super Bowl, that was a great game. That game could have went either way. But I think the better coach and the better quarterback won that game. You know what I'm saying? So here we go again, man. Are you ready for round two, man?
Nah, not my heart can't. Dude, yesterday I almost threw up watching the game. I just I get overexcited. I start cheering. I start to get my mouth start to get dry. Chugging water, but yet it's so hard, bro. It's and I go through this every year, and people ask me, "Are you isn't it fun being a Chiefs fan?" No, it's stressful as all hell. It's stressful. Football is stressful because only one team wins,
Right.
and it's just you just hope that is you. You just hope and pray that is you.